You wouldn't know looking at it, but this was where the house once stood, where Osama bin Laden hid, possibly for up to 5 years. Destroyed only weeks ago, the remaining foundation is now a makeshift cricket ground for neighborhood children.
The Pakistani authorities clearly want to wipe away whatever trace they can of Osama bin Laden's existence on their soil. But in the years since his killing here by U.S. forces, the former al-Qaeda leader's death still casts a long shadow over Pakistan's many problems.
Most visibly, its ability to protect itself. Shortly after bin Laden's killing, members of the Pakistani Taliban, or TTP, carried out a lengthy and brazen attack on the Mehran naval base in the southern port city of Karachi in retaliation for his death. A strong message to the military, already deeply embarrassed after the bin Laden raid, that it cannot protect even itself. Several other major attacks followed, mostly targeting security forces, claiming many lives.
The TTP are fairly strong non-state actors, and they may not have a leader of a charisma as Osama bin Laden, but surely by living on his legacy, and they could capitalize that.
Al-Qaeda is now led by bin Laden's deputy, Egyptian national Ayman al-Zawahri, who some believe may also be hiding in Pakistan. But rather than solely focus on finding him and his associates, repairing Islamabad's badly damaged relationship with the United States continues to be a top priority for both countries. In the months after bin Laden's death, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton met President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani in an attempt to alleviate concerns the U.S. doesn't respect Pakistan's sovereignty. But the killing of 26 Pakistani soldiers at a remote border post by U.S.-led NATO forces in November led Islamabad to close vital transitory supply routes into Afghanistan, while lawmakers reviewed bilateral ties.
The Parliament did approve of the recommendations of the National Security Committee, but these recommendations have yet to be accepted by the United States. Like, for instance, we do not want the drone attacks.
The drone dispute doesn't appear to be going anywhere. Earlier this week, Pakistan launched a formal protest over the controversial program after a strike on Sunday, only to have the White House counterterrorism and Homeland Security advisor, John Brennan, announce the U.S. finds that the program is wise, legal, and just. A stark sign of just how wide the gulf between the two countries remain 1 year after bin Laden's death. Imtiaz, Tyab, Al Jazeera, Islamabad.